here. Give everybody a couple minutes to show up. So this isn't going to be much of anything long. Where is it at? Live chat. I don't care how many times I've set that. It always changes. So first thing, because I know a lot of you guys are going to watch this after, Proud Part, the guy that won the giveaway, has not contacted me yet. So I put up a post saying that if he does not contact me by tomorrow this time, by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, then I will pick a new winner. And let's see, one person here. Morning. Morning. Well, I'm going to do a redraw. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. I have not decided. The other thing too, hey, what's up, Simon? We got a new member. So Frank Santora joined as a member of the channel, as a baseline member. And for you guys that are premium members, I just put up the first of the sharpening tutorial series. I shot it. I have another one that I started to shoot. I think I'm just going to reshoot it. I don't like how it was. But I wanted to get that one done. I was talking about fixtures, and you know, I'm giving away Monday. I will be giving away to the premium tier members, actually to all the members, a chance to win that Edge Pro. So probably tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. Let's see, what was the other one? Oh, I've got a couple videos that I'm going to shoot here in the next couple days. One of them is a full sharpening video. Actually, two of them are full sharpening videos. I cleaned this up so that so the action was good on it. I'll get that shot. I'm going to sharpen this as a before and after video because it's bad. We'll get some video of that. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that the giveaway, I just want to reach out and let Proud Part know that he did win. I responded to his comment, but I haven't seen anything. So those are the announcements. Now, if you guys want to hang out for 15 minutes or so, we can do that. Morning, Drew. Did you see that the episode 1 of Sharpening 101 went up for the premium tier members? God, I'm tired. I stayed up late watching movies with friends. I watched a movie with Matt. Matt, and Nico. We're going to watch a movie on 2/7. It's a lot like Netflix Party, but you can watch from any platform. Cool. You can watch it from any platform, like Amazon. Yeah, so it's in the link to it is in the community tab. I wish there was a different way to do that. I wish you guys just got notifications that the video went up. Because that comments tab, having to find out, what's up, Matt? Having to go into the comments tab every time. I mean, that's got to be a pain in the ass. I want one of these Leverettos. Oh, another big announcement. This sucks. That Mick Strider did not go. I was trying to raffle it off, and there was not enough interest. So that Mick Strider is still here. If any of you guys know of someone that wants a really nice Mick Strider custom at about the $2,000 mark, let me know, because I've got one that I'm letting go for about that. Yeah. I don't know. Like fucking everybody that wants to raffle it really likes it. Like Lou, Long Island Knife Guy, was like, dude, that's a good looking knife. It shouldn't be a problem to sell it. And the next thing you know, he's like, yeah, the raffle didn't fill. And even at, like, I think he did 20 spots at $125 was what it was for that raffle. And he did some minis and stuff like that too. So I don't know. I might be stuck with that. I got it just specifically to have content on the channel and then turn it around and sell it and not lose that much money on it. My wife's gonna be pissed if I can't get that thing sold. We need the money. So any of you guys that need a Mick Strider custom, it's fucking probably the best Strider custom it's the best Strider I've ever seen, actually. And I like it, but I just can't justify keeping it. So I would never carry it. So if any of you guys are looking for something like that to add to your collection, let me know. Let's see. Anything else going on? No, I don't have anything else going on. What's going on with you guys? I'm hoping to go back to work soon. I need to. My daughter starts skating again, probably next week. And that disability money coming from the government, I don't think is going to cover all of our bills if my daughter starts skating again. I need to talk to my doctor and be like, look, I can't afford not to work. Because they're working, right now would be prime time for me to do it. They're working overtime. They're working tens. They're working 58 hours a week right now. Dude, 18 hours of overtime every week? That'd pay for skating. So, see, yeah, I'm gonna do that giveaway. I thought about starting a cooking channel. It's okay money. It doesn't make, you would think that we make more for as hard as we work. You would think that we make more, but we really don't. It's not. I'm not gonna tell you how much I make, but it's not optimal. But hey, I'm fucking working. Well, not now. Cooking with Mike, yeah, it'd be fun, don't you think? I'm gonna have to replace the stove too before too long. The right front burner, it's an electric stove. The left front burner, half the time doesn't fucking work. Gotta readjust the wires and shit every time. I'm like, God damn, either this thing's gonna stop working or it's gonna burn down a fucking house. I'm not sure which. But hell, that stove's been here for, well, that fucking stove was here when we moved in 10, almost 11 years ago. And it was already old when we moved in. So like, I know that like I show it in videos and people are like, where are your cabinet doors? Well, Nico's refinishing them. And this, like, most of this was already on here. And so I've wanted to get, I got a new refrigerator. I got a new refrigerator a while ago. And the whole plan was that we were gonna, at Christmas, we were gonna get a new stove. And it just didn't, the money just didn't work out. We had things that we wanted to do we had to do for the kid. The kid took precedence. Stove still works. Like, yeah, is it dirty looking and ugly? Yeah. Does it still work? Yep. What does that stove not do that I want to know that? Nothing. It's like my wife talks about, I don't like, I wish we could move, get a different house. And I was like, what does this house not do? When it rains, do we get wet? No. When it's cold, do we have heat? Yeah. Okay, then we're good. We're good. Is it an old house? Yeah, it's a 40-year-old house. What does this house not do that you want it to? Because that might be an easier fix, is just to make this house do what that other house would do. I get it. This wasn't our prime we bought this house because the landlord wanted to sell it, and I couldn't afford any of the other houses that were on the market because we got a fucking screaming deal on this. And this isn't a bad house. It's just old and stuff's happening. Like just the sealant along that cracked seam up there. I just need to get some RTV and go up there and then paint. I need to paint. It's just, most of this stuff is just like paint, touch up stuff. And it's just a matter of, I have time to do it now, but I can't get the stuff I need to do it. So, because there's a lot of stuff that's still closed. But yeah, it's not a bad house. I told my daughter, I was like, yeah, if we could sell this place and find someplace else. And she's like, I don't want to move. I love this house. I was like, I get it, but it's because it's the only place you ever remember living. Like, we're not going to live here forever. At least that's the plan. So I'm slowly but surely doing little things. I am going to have to eventually completely replace that bathtub up there. That bathtub needs replaced. The original bathtub was not installed properly, and that's why the big crack. And if you remember, one summer we did the fiberglass repair, and then the next summer that my wife was gone, I did the paint and refurbished the bathtub. And it's fine, but eventually it's going to have to be replaced because it wasn't installed properly. There's not enough plaster or sand or whatever is up under the bathtub. If I could, I would love to go back home. But back home would be optimal. I'm a country boy. I would love to go back home. Just seems like there's less of all the crap, and it's more affordable to live. Problem is there's no jobs. If I could, I would go back home, but the problem is that there's no jobs, there's no industry, there's nothing going on there. I don't think any Benchmade is worth the price, Mr. Ortiz. I really don't. The quality is just not there. I've seen that a couple of them, like a few of them, have been looking better, but I don't trust their quality. Too many bad knives, like Spyderco. I hate to say it, but the worst thing that could ever have happened to Spyderco was Sal Glesser deciding he was going to leave. Because I've seen a marked, as Sal is stepping away from the business and Eric's taking over, I see more and more decline in the quality of their knives overall. The last few I've had, Spyderco's come in, like, they were drop shipped to me for sharpening. Like, I don't like their edges just coming to you for sharpening, you send it to me. Like, it came directly to me out the box. Like, you grab it and there's like horrible blade play and shit, and you're like, well, I gotta fix that. And you go to tighten it, and once you get it tight enough that there is no blade play, then the action is wrecked. It's like too tight. I'm like, I used to love Spyderco. I used to love Benchmade. That's why I get so upset. I don't think that there's a Benchmade out there that's worth the price that they're charging for it. That 940 Osborne, I believe the titanium one is $100 cheaper than the standard model of this knife. And this knife is 1,000 times better than that. I think these were $5 or $525, $550, somewhere in that range. And I think that that Benchmade Osborne titanium was $400. The Anthem is, the quality's not there. It's a cool novelty kind of thing because it is an integral, but like, it's just not, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth that much money for that novelty. When you can get a knife that is, you can get a knife that's leaps and bounds better. Like, you can still pick up a used NTAC in the $400 range that's going to be so much better. You can pick up pretty much any of the Ferrum Forge knives in about the $400 to $500 range. Same price you'd be looking at these Benchmades, the titanium Benchmades, and they're so proud of that. What they've done is they've established like a fan base. They've established a fan base, and that's what they're marketing on. What they don't realize is eventually people are going to realize how bad their knives have gotten. And regardless whether you're a fanboy or not, you're gonna start going, yeah, you know what, I can't do that. I used to, like I said, I was a Benchmade fanboy. I remember Benchmade was like the best knives out there for a while. If it wasn't a custom, if you were looking for a quality knife, you got a Benchmade or you got a custom. And then in Spyderco, those are like your big ones, the big high quality knives that weren't breaking the bank. And then they just stopped giving a shit. They really did. They stopped giving a crap about quality. Morning, kid.
Morning.
How you feel this morning? How's your head? Your head still hurts? We'll give you one of those. Sudafed. We had some weird weather here in the last few days. Yesterday, she couldn't even go. She didn't go for a run because it was raining, first of all, but like she had a pressure headache, like down the middle and into one eye, and I was like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. So it's been weird weather.
I went on my run yesterday.
Did you go on your run yesterday?
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, you woke up and couldn't run because it was raining. You just couldn't do any of your other exercises because your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like every time she'd move, like she just feel it's sinus pressure. I knew what it was. It's barometric shit. Howdy, how about you? So, I'll give you guys another 15 minutes and then I gotta take the dog out. So, like I said, I was hoping that Proud Parent would come in. So yeah, that's what's going on with the channel. I've got like that stuff set up to go to the channel, and I'm gonna get with David. You guys will see the video. I shot the video about that Norseman knockoff, that counterfeit Norseman. They even name it the Norseman. I'm going to get with David over at Hiking with Viking. I'm gonna send it to him. He's gonna destroy it with arrows as much as possible, then send it back to me. So you guys will see that video I got a Rat 1 in D2 on the bedstand in there. Because I put it on a bedstand because I've got customer stuff, like expensive customer stuff that's in. And I don't like leaving it just lay around with that because it didn't come with a case. So that stuff is in the, oh fuck, I keep forgetting. I gotta carry that Chirpin so I can give it a good honest review. I don't know how many more knives they're gonna be made. That was a hobby and it never paid for itself. And I've got, I don't know. It might not be a thing anymore. It might just be the designs. Hang on a second. My wife's still sleeping. She's got to change her sleeping schedule because if the kid is going to start skating next week, I mean, she's going to be getting up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go be on the ice. And that's going to suck for my wife. My wife didn't come to bed until like 3 in the fucking morning, and then she's going to sleep till like noon. Which is fine. That's what she wants to do. She has the kitchen to herself. She can watch Japanese TV on her computer. I'm going to do the video about this probably today or tomorrow. I really do like this knife. I got sharpening to do tomorrow. I may shoot this today. So fucking dangerous. So dangerous. You ground this thing so thin that it's hazardous. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not that much thicker than an average straight razor, like some of the cheaper ones. Frightening. But then also the issue is like when it gets that thin, that would not be something that I could really use. I don't think. I think I'd break that knife. I may need to trim. I don't know. I think I'll leave it. Just the whole beard. I keep it trimmed to here. Just, with this big bushy full fucking beard clear down to my fucking nipples. Mainly because it drives my wife insane. Some people are like, dude, how does your wife fucking live with you? Because I make her life miserable. I do make her miserable sometimes. What I do the other day. So it's a thing this is a thing that started when, this all started when auto flush toilets started coming up. I forget to flush the toilet a lot. Because pretty much for like the last 2 years I was in the military, I was working on a shore installation and had the auto flush toilet. So you stand up or when you walk away from the urinal, it flushes itself. And then I worked on the base. And after I retired, then I worked on the base for Lockheed Martin and our offices had those. And then I took that government job for like 6 years and our office had a toilet right across the hall and it had auto flush toilets. And so I fucking forget to flush the toilet a lot. And it drives her nuts. Like she fucking comes out, like if I pissed in the toilet, she's like, Mata flushes tonight? And I'm like, yeah, I probably forgot to flush. It's when I leave a brown trout floating. Like I forget to flush. There's a big old turd in there. Oh man, do I hear it. ¿Dónde flushes tonight? Oh, not the baka? Outside? She's like, what are you, stupid? You got Alzheimer's? I'm like, maybe. I'm not sure. But we can't blame it on a lot of substances right now because I quit smoking and I quit drinking. So, like, I think last night was the first I did partake last night with Matthew. Not going to mention what it was, but it was not alcohol. And so I did, like, while we watched that movie, I did hear a little bit. And so, O1 Tool Steel, I really haven't had that much come in to even be able to form an opinion on it. But no, it's 100% that I just forget because for so many years, like when most of the time I would go to the toilet was at an office and it would flush itself. So yeah, she gets so mad about that. Just little things that I forget and do. And I'm getting old. I'm 45, almost 46 years old. I start to forget things just naturally. What's going on, Neves? When are we going to actually do that collaboration video? And I was going to tell you, if you wanted, I could, if you were willing to, make sure that you didn't screw them up. I have a couple really nice knives that you could borrow for a video. Like, I'd be willing to send you one of my Ferrum Forge knives if you want to do that, to have it on the review. I just would have to have it back. It's not, I'm not donating anything to your channel. So I have some knives in my case that I'd be willing to ship to you, and then I could shoot a video and Dropbox it if you wanted to put that, like what I'm talking about. Hey, this is my knife and I'm sending it to you for review. If you wanted to do something like that, we could do that. Yeah, I think that could work. You know what I should send you first is Stonefish. Have you got to carry the production Stonefish or handle one? Because I have the one that I'm going to give away to the top tier members on the channel here. I could send it to you for a walk and talk. Because my guts are screwed up. Oh, you want to see some country? You want to see some country boy shit? Check this out. So these are eggs that are in a jar that we pickled sausages in as well. And so these sausages will sit in this brine, this spiced brine, for a couple weeks and pickle, and then I'll throw eggs in it. My daughter loves these. Like, she needs protein for working out. She hates most of the stuff except like steak. And if I sous vide chicken breasts and then fry them, she'll eat that. But so during the week when I can't just do all that, so I pickled a dozen eggs for her because she loves pickled eggs. And so after a run, she'll eat eggs, and that gives her some protein for the morning. And then at night, she gets protein with like whatever meat we're having. Because usually at lunch, she eats a really late lunch, prepping for her hard workout so she doesn't get sick. And then she eats like 5 meals a day, but they're like really broke up and tiny. So she'll come in here and she's gonna have like probably 1 Pop-Tart and then some of this milk that we've got that I put the chocolate protein powder in for her. And then at lunch, she'll have one of these with something else, but she'll have a small snack like some nuts or cheese in between. Then dinner. So we got to get her protein going because that kid works out like crazy. Like, she's constantly, my living room is like a fucking CrossFit gym. And I have to plan my workouts around her schedule. I'm always like, hey, what do you got today? She's like, well, I've got this, and this. And I was like, so, all right. Yeah, just DM me. Or, bro, my fucking, my phone number is in the business card on a lot of my videos. If you would shoot me a message, guys, don't think that everybody can text me, but Neves, if you want to shoot me a text, just say, hey, it's Neves. That way we got contact, because it's hard to do through DM. It can be. Or if you want to just stick with DMs, that's fine too. So, but no, this brine is just like garlic and spices and mustard seed and the cayenne, or the red chili flakes, and then the smoked sausage that's in it leaches out flavor into it. And when you pickle eggs in it, they're delicious, and it's a good way for her to get protein. I like the sausages. She likes the eggs. You can't go wrong with that. These have been in for 2 days. 2 days. I smoked. All I did was I set up the grill and I smoked some Nathan's Famous hot dogs, real low and slow, for like 2 hours, and then tossed them in. And they've lost most of any flavor that they had, or any color that they had. So you'll get some of that smoked flavor into the brine, which then goes into the eggs. Country boys, we like this stuff. We used to do this stuff all the time because you can keep these pickled eggs for months because there's so much salt and vinegar in it that keeps them. It's pickling. You know, I keep these sausages for weeks and months. Pickled sausages are great. The best thing about those, if you take those and you cut them into chips, put them in pasta sauce. It gives it a spicy, tangy spot when you're eating spaghetti and you've got that cut up in there. It gives you like, oh, hey, what was that? I like that. So usually you got to pickle them for a week or two. So I have enough brine that I can keep eggs pickled for the kid for a while. Since I'm home, I'm not doing anything really. I may as well. Oh, fuck, I got to pay the mortgage today. If you cut your own hair, later, Matt. Yeah, I'm going to give here in about 5 minutes. So, like I said, if any of you know Proud Parnt personally, let him know he won. If I don't see an email back from him, here in the next, if I don't see it by tomorrow morning, I'll just redraw tomorrow's live feed that I normally would do. I just wanted to do this to see if maybe I could get him on here. The Monday live feed, I'll just redraw. I'll just redraw another winner. That won't be that hard. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm hoping to go back to work soon. 13 people here, only 7 likes. Don't forget to drop a like on your way out. So yeah, we'll just cut it here. I want to take the dog out. And today's like my day. I shot videos yesterday. I edited videos all day yesterday. I'm keeping myself busy so I don't go insane. So I've got sharpening to do tomorrow. I'll probably film that too. But I think today all I'm gonna do is my cardio workout and then just basically hang out. Maybe spend some time with the kid. We might play a board game or something. Maybe we'll play Monopoly. She loves to play Monopoly. It's a fun game until she loses. And then she turns into me and she's like, fuck this game. Flips the board. She doesn't do that. She doesn't do that. I'll tell you what game you can't do that with. Like when you got a little kid, you can't get all frustrated. Because you guys, if you've ever done it, if you have a kid, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it. Fucking Chutes and Ladders. Talk about a frustrating game. Like, I just want it to end. Like, she's like, Daddy, can we play Chutes and Ladders? And I'm like, I still work for the government then, and I got to be up and be out the door at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, I can play one quick game. It's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. That game can last forever. Wait a second, I land on this, I gotta go all the way back. Fuck, man, god damn, I hate this game. This game sucks. And every time, Daddy, can we play Chutes and Ladders? Like, fuck yeah, let's play Chutes and Ladders. Fucking 35 minutes into it, you're like, God damn, why we gotta go? But this is ridiculous. Oh, you hit a ladder? God. Because I'm competitive. I'm competitive. My kid comes by it honest. So, all right, guys. Yep. I gotta take the dum-dum. Why do you have so many toys drug out here, Cayenne? Why? Cayenne, I'm talking to you. Do you want to go pee? You want to go pee? You want to go out? You don't look as excited as I figured you would. Get that tail. Look at your tail. Get your tail. Get your tail wagging. Do you want to go pee-pee? Huh? I don't think you care right now. I got a lazy yellow dog. Do you want to go out? Would you like to go out? Come here. Yep. Nope. Doesn't want to. I think she's weird on camera. Somebody told me that she's weird on camera because the camera has an autofocus. Like there's a thing that there's like an infrared light that she can see that we can't. I know phones have it on the front to shut the screen off when you put the phone to your ear. It's like a proximity sensor, but there's like a little red light that you can see on camera that you can't see. Well, apparently dogs can see that and they don't like it. And that's why they act weird on camera. I was like, could never figure it out. That's why she doesn't act like that when we're outside. And I think it's because it's not as bright. So anyway, guys, yeah, it's been a half an hour. I will talk to you guys later. You guys will see if I get anything or not. If I mention that we're going to redraw, we'll just do the redraw first thing tomorrow morning. If I don't hear anything from the winner. I posted it up on a comment on the communities thing. Guys, if you're not watching the community tab, once again, like I said, you're missing out on some content. Not much. I don't want this to be like Facebook, but I do put a lot of stuff in the the community tab about announcements and things like that. So, all right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow.